Hadouken! Yeah, I still need a catchphrase. Let's play Lab Arena. So, since last time, I've had a few more helpful comments about a way to select champions. So I'm going to try to follow some advice. So up top, we've got, no, we're not picking Duchess, but we got UDK, we got uh, we got Sun Wukong, we got Rotos. We're going to pick them in that order. How are you all doing this morning? All right, so I'm going to go for Rotos. And at this point, maybe I'll take Meika. And I could take Python. No, I can't. Oh, I can only pick two. Okay. Maybe I want Python now. Maybe I want Mithrala. Just in case stuff gets shut down by this and I can't stop it. I don't know. We'll start with Python. I really don't like the looks of that Taras. But I don't like the looks of the Warlord either. So we are going to get rid of the Warlord. Maybe I'll bring Helikath. I suspect that's who's going to get banned anyway. I'll get rid of the Warlord. Oh, he's banning UDK. Okay. Well, I'll lead with... Maybe I even want the speed. I'm going to take the speed. Having kind of a late start this morning, so we have a little more than an hour to do everything. Then I want to get started on the Archon boss in Cintranos. That's all I have left to do. I managed to get all 3 keys already. And anybody else kind of a go-getter? Got all 3 of the red keys? Anybody fight the boss yet? If you have, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you thought of it. Or actually, better yet, probably by the time you're viewing this, I fought the boss too. And you can go to my boss fighting video and you can say, haha, I got to it first. And I'll congratulate you. Or you can just complain about how hard or easy he is. Or some other thing. You know, I'm easy. Alright, so at present, I like the position. It's really just a matter of time before Lady Kimmy can start pulling off my block damage again. So is this Taras in a stun set? Is that what just happened? Okay, well let's go for Duchess because we can't do anything else. Dang, okay. Here, I'm gonna go for this first. Just because I want to keep the block damage for one more turn. So now I'm gonna try to take out Lady Kimmy and Duchess in rapid succession next time Rotos gets a turn. And that should put us in a good position. But I don't know. The Hand of God may be about to drop on us. And come to think of it, it looks like I have to go for Duchess first. Maybe I should take the health from Taras. Youch! Oh, that is a lot of pain. Let's get them back up. Doesn't look good, folks. I'm in a heap of trouble. Come on, Monkey King. Maybe Monkey King can finally get a turn. Or is he gonna get frozen again? Or outright knocked out? Nope, that's it. Oh, good game, Alpha. That Taras. He's overtuned, Plarium. He needs a nerf. Especially with some of the new champions coming out. With some of the new champions coming out, I mean, he's just going to do even more damage. There's one of them that actually, with the amount of buffs he puts out, increases the damage again. Things get further and further out of balance. So I'm going to take UDK and Rotos because I can't take Monkey King. And I'm going to take Duchess and Pythion because I can. And for my final pick, Helicath, Candy, not Candy, Helicath. Makes my decision easy. So I'll go with Helicath. I think I'll strike off Sun Wukong. And we'll take the resistance. Or should I go for the speed? I'll take the resistance. Although knowing my luck, that Kymar probably has something like 800 accuracy. If that's the case, then I suppose it doesn't matter. So here's Duchess putting whoever to sleep she wants, whenever she wants. Maybe I should have brought Mika. I like that Mika has an A1 that matches Duchess's A1. Particularly if I'm fighting a Duchess. Not Duchess. Siphi. I don't know why I so frequently get those two confused. You know, they're both like the main lady of the game. They both feel like they're a Duchess of something. You know, a Duchess of Demons, Duchess of the Dead. That's why Rotos gets so confused and goes back and forth between the two. Doesn't know where his heart lies. Sometimes I just have to sit back and wait until I get a turn. Alright, here we go. So, let's put up block debuffs. Hopefully can hold. Let's put up block damage. And let's start attacking. So I really want to take out that Siffy first. But I may have to take out this guy. Necrit. Necrit the not so great. Okay, that might actually make her life easier because the shield reaction has already happened, so now we can just... It happened again? Does it happen for every champion? Man, I would love a Necrit. It's another one of those champions where he's on the list. Siffy's at the top. Krisk used to be at the top, but at this point, I don't want him anymore. I want Siffy now. I think RNGesus, that's who I want for Christmas. Find a way to get a Siffy to materialize. I don't know, maybe Plarium can do a guaranteed summon for Siffy. For Christmas. I know it doesn't seem very Christmassy. You know who they should do a guaranteed summon for Christmas? Come to think of it. Georgid the Nutcracker. That would be pretty awesome. Okay, let's get Pythion back in there. So obviously at least one of them has Life Harvest. Who do I hit first? I'm gonna hit him first. Then I'm gonna steal more life from Siffy. So far, so good. Rhodos is getting tankier and tankier all the time. No more Siffy. Things are looking up. Do I want the shield now? I guess I do. Alright, let's take out Necrit next. As much as I'd love to take out this candy first, Necrit's just gonna cover him with everything he's got. So, you're gone. Weak hit. Alright, we can hit through the shield. I almost got you, Mr. Gobrick. Wouldn't it be amazing if I just suddenly spoke Russian? Or whatever language this is? That might actually be Greek. Or some other language, I don't know. What language is this? Anybody know? Anyway, down you go. Good game. This really was a close one. It felt close. So I'm liking this order of picking champions. It gives me less of a kind of a frantic sense of, oh God, who do I pick? Who do I pick? Let's see. Someone good. Because at this point, I do know who my good champions are. Oh no, it's Harima. That's someone really good. This is the non-void that I want for Christmas. I know it's not very Christmassy, but that's still who I want. Maybe there could be a Christmas skin for her. Like instead of a samurai helmet, she's got like a Christmas tree on her head with like a glowing star on top of it. Maybe give it like an Israeli Jewish theme. It could be a Star of David on top. I'm and I pick my champions now. But just fun little anecdote about me. I am a combination of Jewish and Christian, so we celebrate both Hanukkah and Christmas, and our Christmas tree usually has a Star of David on the top of it. My family's pretty proud of that one. It's a Jewish Christmas, or as the Jews like to call it, Christmicha. Okay, we have a lot of champions that I want to ban, and only one that I actually get to. Let's at least take Pythion, my second favorite reviver. So far, I'm actually leaning on banning Harima, but that means I probably should make sure we have a second revive blocker. So, ooh, there's Georgid. Okay. I could also bring him just to buy me a little bit of time. Hmm. Okay. I'm gonna bring Helicath. And I'm gonna ban Gay Orchid. This team is going to be so difficult to punch through though. I mean, there's so much going on here defensively. There's all this damage reduction, there's all her damage reduction, there's everything Marichka does, and there's Harima's damage reduction. So I don't know. This is gonna take so long to get through. I'm gonna skip. We don't even have time. We don't have time. This is good team, man. I'm not fighting it. I can't. I feel like you belong in a tier above. I have less than an hour left. Yeah, man. Or Dapman. Maybe it's a surname. So there's Sun Wukong. Okay, let's take UDK, Rhodos. Even though the old me would have taken Duchess, because I'm pretty much expecting everybody to take Duchess if I don't. Oh, he brought the other two. Okay, well, I'll bring Duchess. And maybe I need a second reviver. I could go with Arbiter just to have the speed. I could also go with somebody else who blocks revive. That's maybe a good idea. And of course, I could do that after and say, okay, for now, we want to take Arbiter just so I'm good and fast. Let's do it this way. I'm going to take Arbiter. And I'm going to ban Sun Wukong, I think. So I'm going to take Fenax. And I think it really does have to be Sun Wukong. I think Sun Wukong's just way too dangerous. Not that I don't think Staltus is also dangerous. I just think Sun Wukong is more dangerous. So I'll take the Speed Aura. And he's taking the wrong Speed Aura. Uko's Speed Aura is faster than Elva's. I wonder if that was a mistake or if he's just trying to be funny. So let's get my increased attack going. And that's it. I'm not worried about running block debuffs yet because he's going to take him right off. So let's steal HP from Pythion if we can. Any other Rotos users out there or Rotos experts out there, do you think I'm making the wrong choice when I see a team that's too tough by taking one turn to go for the Vitality Plunder first? I do that basically just so I can get 2 Vitality Plunders in a row. Because I want to get that first Vitality Plunder off immediately. Because I made Rotos as tough as I could already, but I think I need to make him tougher still. Okay, so that's the damage power coming out of him. That's actually not so bad. I wonder if his single attacks are going to be more dangerous. So now we can go for this one. I don't know if this is going to hit hard enough anyway, but we can try it. It's not. Good to know. Maybe if he's under increased attack, it would be. And this is where the brilliance of Elva comes in. Elva's going to keep him under a veil as long as he's low. What a great kit she has. So let's see. I think I'm actually going to go for the heals. Even though I can't cover Rotos, I want to cover my revivers. Oh, and they get stolen by Uko. Uko! You greedy pig, you. Alright, well, let's aim for Elva, then. We can go back and forth between Pythion and Elva. Youch. I'm going to be patient. I'm not going to go for the revive yet. I'm going to try to wait and do the revive with Arbiter. Since her health is a lot lower, she'll be able to get a free heal out of it. And if she goes down first, then I want to use Duchess's revive. Okay, here we go. Revive. Heal. Let's see how much damage I can do with this. This team is tough. This is going to take a while. I may run out of time. Got 50 minutes yet left. I haven't even used that token yet. Hide everybody behind a veil at least. So let's take more health. Let's take some from her since I know it won't be a weak hit. Ooh, look at the damage there. Yeah, if I can get him under increase attack without the decrease attack, that's when we're going to start one-shotting these bozos. Oh, Dapman. I mean, I want to say, why did you have to bring such a tough team? But it's clearly effective. It's just very annoying to fight. Of course, the alternative is you get an opponent that brings just one reviver, or two, or none, and then just an insane number of crazy attackers. I kind of want to hold off so that I can summon Arbiter and Rotos together. So let's hold off again. I don't know if this team even has what it takes to kill my Duchess, because the single attacks have to go through UDK, and the AoEs are reduced by Duchess's passive and the Veils. Wish I had a cleanse, though. So at least I got this heal. That'll get us somewhere. Furthermore, got another heal. Let's get my buffs up. We'll pick on her. Right? Or do I want to try to, yeah, I can decrease turn meter once because I haven't attacked him yet. He still gets to go. And he strips my buffs. Wonderful. Alright, well, let's do the HP strip anyway. Let's get ever closer to my goal. I'm gonna get you, Dat Man. I'm gonna get you. See how long we've been in? 7 minutes? Feels longer, doesn't it? Anybody still here, or did you skip ahead to the next fight? Let's try to strip this off. I wish I could skip ahead to the next fight. Of course I can. Here, let's see if I can get some fears off on this guy. How well does this do? Who do I attack? Let's attack Uko. Final destruction. I'm constantly under decrease attack, and that's what's saving him at this point. If I can ever attack, even when I'm just not under decrease attack, I could probably get somewhere. I can use the revive immediately, of course. We're in that long war of attrition. So let's get an increased attack up. And once again, just to avoid weak hits. Oh, nice. We got her. Okay. Next, let's pick on Pythion. Let's get some Veils going. Keep picking on Pythion. Oh, can't take that Elva out yet, so let's take some health from... Let's take some health from Pythion again, if we can. I think Datman should resign at this point. I think I've demonstrated that I can beat him, and that he can't beat me. I don't know, maybe he's hoping to just run out the whole half hour. And as annoying as this is, I mean, he might be right. It could take me a very long time to actually get through this team. There's the A1. Did not get a free turn. That's too bad. Could we knock her down? Let's knock her down. Let's keep Datman on the ropes. I'm gonna hold off on Duchess's revive again, so I can use Arby's instead. Get a little turn meter out of it. Maybe we can get some more healing. Put up the block debuffs. Things are actually looking up. Can I do enough damage to take out Pythion? This is the question. Yes, block revive. Good night. Your Pythion has been deleted. Good game, Datman. I got to admit that's oddly satisfying. That felt more satisfying than your typical win. Maybe it's more satisfying when your opponent really, really makes you work for it. I leave you. I love you too. Leave you. Or maybe it's just I leave you. In which case that's actually very sad. Maybe I leave you just needs love. So I'm going to take Sun Wukong. I want Ultimate Death Knight. I want Rhodos and Pythion. And I probably want somebody else who blocks Revive. Just looking at this. Is this going to be another really long fight? Oh, maybe not. Okay, so I'm going to bring Fenax again. I really need to get rid of Jorgid because he's just going to rip us to bits. And I'll take the Speed Aura. Yeah, I'm really not worried about debuffs either. I'm just going to have to keep that Leo under control. Which I think Leo can do. Not Leo. Rhodos. I think Rhodos can keep Leo under control. Although not as long as he's behind a veil. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. And that counterattack just makes things worse. You just made things worse, Rhodos. Ooh. Almost got her. Okay, well let's get Rhodos back up. Can Fenax get a turn? Yes? Deleted. Your Duchess has been deleted. Your Rhodos, down for the count. And let's take out Arby if we can. Oh yeah. Okay. Now we can take our time with Marichka. It's too bad I can't crowd control Marichka, but at this point I want to kind of I want to steal health from her. So the others are going to get back up now. Can't be helped. Uh, here. Leo has been deleted. Good game, I leave you. I leave you with no nukers. So here we go. We got 40, 30, 37 minutes. 37 minutes left. I think that's plenty of time to do 5 more fights. We got Fat Kale. That's a great name. Distinguishing your kale as Fat Kale. And this will be a batter of fail. The inability to speak is real. So he's going with Sun Wukong. That means I want my Ultimate Death Knight and probably my Rotos. So yes, to the people that told me I need to lean more heavily into Rotos, I mean, I was already leaning pretty heavy into him, but I agree. He's maybe rapidly becoming my favorite champion. I don't know. I really do still love Sun Wukong, although I also hate him because I hate fighting him, and it seems to be everyone. Um, well, I want Pythion then. Maybe I'll take Elva this time. Is she out already? She should be. Maybe I took her off the roster. Yeah, I put her into combat too. I don't know. Because I'm seeing a lot of revive, and that makes me think I might want a second revive blocker. So who do I really need right now? Of course, maybe the answer to that is... I'd even really like to bring Mika. Let's bring Mika. If I'm wrong, so be it. I would like to give Mika another bit of airtime, though. She really is a fantastic champion. And for my last pick, of course, I'm going to go Fenax. But I'm thinking maybe I'd have been safer with Elva and Fenax, because then I know I've got a reviver. Otherwise, this puts a lot of pressure on Pythion, and it means that Pythion is a very obvious linchpin for my opponent to just yank out from under me. So let's see. I think I'm probably most worried about Sun Wukong. Maybe Duchess, but probably Sun Wukong. That's what I'm going with. And he took away UDK. All right, that makes sense. And I can work with this. So I'm going to go with the resistance. I think I'm probably going to be accurate enough. Unless this is a resist Duchess, in which case, no matter what, I'm probably not going to be accurate enough. So I'm going to go with the resist. Maybe Duchess will have enough. What am I saying? I don't have Duchess. I have Pythion. Maybe Pythion will have enough. I think he has somewhere in the neighborhood of 450 resist. So at 510, I don't know. Because this is probably a really accurate Kymar. Why else would you bring him to Live Arena, right? I mean, he's got those resets. So maybe what I want to do is... Do I want to go for the ally? No, I want to go for the strip. All right, so I'm gonna metamorph. You know what? I don't even want to go for the strip. Maybe I want to go for the stun. Because I can at least stun these two. It'll take Kymar one turn longer to get back to his sleep move. I can cleanse. And there's not much Rotos can really do. Go for this. Just to make sure I don't get a second turn so I can keep my block debuffs. Oh no! Oh, we are so screwed. I mean, that's it. So good game, Fat Kale. At least it was over quickly. And come to think of it, that kind of underscores a good reason to pick Duchess first, because Duchess can reduce those AoEs that Leorius can do. So if you're going to take Leorius, you know you're going to take Leorius, you should bring Duchess. They go very well together. So I'm going to go with... Why am I drawing a blank? I guess I'll go with Pytheon. Maybe I will go with Elva this time. And for my final pick, I'll go for Fenax. The main issue with Elva for me is, even though I've got her very fast, she's built for my clan boss team, so I built her to do damage, not necessarily take it. I did put her in a regen set. I'd like to get her in Stone Skin. I suppose we have a free gear swap and everything. I could put her in Stone Skin. She probably doesn't need to be in regen. I don't know. What do you guys think? If any of you happen to be watching this exact spot of the video. As I gather, if I were watching this video, I'd probably be skipping around looking for the cool stuff. But I don't always add a bunch of chapters. Anyway, I think we got to get rid of Warlord as usual. It's just too difficult to deal with. I can go for the resist. Maybe that's what I want. I feel like our position's going to be very passive this game, though. I don't like a position that's too passive. Because then you're looking at long fights and often losing fights. Well, at least I get to go first. He could strip our stuff. Alright. I'll just attack first. And I'm looking at this lineup, and you know what's missing? Oh. Oh, you poor dude. I was gonna say a good debuff, but Fenax just came in and murdered Sun Wukong on Sun Wukong's turn. And then I lost my revivers, both of them. This is astonishing. This is a game of humiliation on both sides, but I think I'm out. Yeah, that's it. Well, at least it got to feel good for like a little second there. I need a sturdier Elva. But I don't know. It's very hard to withstand attacks like that. It's almost like I need to start taking Duchess first. Again. It's too bad I can't pick all 5 of my champions first. Alright, I'll reserve Sun Wukong. So we got Backwards Home. I've fought you before. I recognize the name, even though I don't exactly speak the language. Okay, let's take Rotos, Ultimate Death Knight. So far, the system seems to be working. most of the time. The system works when it works. Um, I'm probably going to want to ban. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Yeah, let's take him to prevent the first death. And we'll bring in Pythion as a reviver. I don't know, because you know what? You know what? I'm going to take Fenax. I'm just going to ban Foley. I'll leave the Warlord in. It may make this fight very annoying, but Foley starts deleting my champions, we're in trouble. This guy also puts us in a lot of trouble. Well, so be it. I'm going to block Foley. So let's go for the resist. Feel like it's not letting me pick it. My turn, eh? Why isn't it letting me pick it? I think I'm hitting lag. Come in. What's going on, game? So we got 26 minutes. It picked Sun Wukong. That's great. Well, hopefully I didn't need that extra resist. I probably did, though. Okay, well, while I wait on this loading screen, I'm going to say, you know what? If I lose this time, it doesn't count. The game cheats. Game cheats, I tell you. Wow, we're really getting a lot of lag. Or something. What is going on? Is my network... I mean, the network looks fine. It's telling me I'm connected. So what's the damage? We gonna get bombed out? Or at least getting all our cooldowns shut down. We are totally getting bombed out. We actually still have like a little bit of counterplay. Oh, and Pythion survived. Okay. Not expecting that. So obviously he's more accurate than he has attack power. I guess that's what's saving us. This is still going to be annoying as all hell. Yeah, that is just not a high attacking Lord Shazar. There's a real art to balancing these champions. 'Cause I don't even think my Pythion's particularly tough. I mean, he's really not. Let's see if I can provoke him. And as I said about the art of building these guys, I don't have a lot of accuracy on my Ultimate Death Knight. And his A1 might actually not be totally booked. How much damage do I do to him? And despite taking the speed aura, we still seem to be really, really slow. So who do I attack? How about her? Right. Well, let's go for the clans. So everything's on cooldown. We can knock her down now. Hmm. I think we're in another war of attrition here. And at this point, unfortunately, the thing holding me back is going to be Warlord constantly cycling through his decrease cooldowns or increase cooldowns. You know the move. Shuts down all our cooldowns. So Pytheon is probably never going to get the opportunity to revive Rhodos. Sun Wukong is going to keep popping back up. Although maybe he's never going to attack him, so he's just going to keep his cooldowns low. I mean, I could try to provoke him again. But I'm not even seeing it say resisted, so it's not even getting procced. Can we stun him? I mean, I'd really like to just stop Warlord from doing that annoying move. Maybe we can lean on this freeze, too. Because that'll kick in some of the time. As long as he's not under block debuffs. Of course, Warlord and Sify both place block debuffs. So it's going to be difficult to get that. All right, well let's put up a block debuffs. Probably signals to him that I'm one turn away from my revive, so he can shut down my cooldowns again. Didn't get the stun. That's unfortunate. If I could get a stun off on this guy, stuns actually hold cooldowns back. So that's another thing that could work out in our favor. Well, I'm not giving up home. I'm not giving up. So if this is the last fight of the day and we just have to sit here for half an hour doing this, I'm going to do it. And the way I see it, it's your fault because I brought enough nukers. If you had a stronger Lord Shazar, this would be a different story. I don't know, maybe Lord Shazar was a feint? Maybe he's trying to fake me out with his Lord Shazar and hoping I'd just ban it. So he didn't think he had to build it well. There's the stun. We may need to get 2 stuns in a row to make this work, though. And even if I can get Rhodos back on his feet, there's no guarantee I'm going to be able to keep him that way. All right, you got Sun Wukong down. That means he might actually get to go sooner. So by attacking me, you managed to remove a bomb. How does that feel? All right, let's cleanse. Okay, we have an opportunity here. All right, things are kind of turning around very quickly all of a sudden. So presumably, revive Arbiter. Arbiter revives rest of party. And Arbiter could probably create so much turn meter boost that Sify gets to go again. Oh, maybe she doesn't have a revive at the ready. But I do. So let's revive Rhodos. Let's see if I can provoke Arbiter. I'm guessing all Sify has it. Oh, she has her buffs. Okay. Okay, the slowness that I'm getting from this guy, it's almost like he stubbornly just wants to run out the clock. Like he wants to make this as annoying as possible. Which is kind of shitty, man. Anyway, let's get into the next fight. Got 14 minutes left for the last two fights. Hey, it's Fat Kale again. I wish I had an eidetic memory so I could remember exactly what Fat Kale did. But let's start with Sun Wukong. I want to guess Fat Kale had Duchess. Because I feel like just about everybody has Duchess. There's Duchess. There's Ultimate Death Knight. Um, so maybe I'll take Pythion and... Did I have Pythion and Elva last time? Is that what happened? It's got Ultimate Death Knight this time. So maybe, you know what? I'm gonna go for a different paradigm. I'm gonna go for the bombs. Because basically, once I see that Ultimate Death Knight, if I want to go for the block revives, I don't think they're gonna work. I have to get through the Ultimate Death Knight, or I have to ban the Ultimate Death Knight. So yeah, I remember this guy. He beat me with his Leo. So let's take the bombers. There's not a cleanser yet, so if he takes a cleanser, I'll just ban it. Otherwise, I'll ban Duchess. Just going for Rhodos? Okay, so let's just get rid of Duchess. I will lead with the accuracy aura. And I think I've got this. Things might go wrong. But Ramen 2 can just shut down Leo's passive. And Rhodos' passive in case that matters. Rhodos might be able to hit hard enough to knock off a Stone Skin. Or him. But hey, no. So let's shut down the passives. And her actives. Excellent. So she can slow him down a little. Is that going to matter? I don't know. Let's put some bombs. Lower the cooldowns. I think we got it. I think this is it. Let's just, yeah. Good game, Fat Kale. I got my revenge. Best 2 out of 3? You want to come back? Oh, no. We're fighting. You had to you act. I don't know what's going on with that name. Okay, let's I'll go Sun Wukong UDK. Then I'm gonna go for Rhodos and Duchess. If I can have Duchess for once. And he's taking Rhodos. Dang it. Okay. Well, I'll take Duchess and Pythion. I really don't like the looks of that Warlord either. Oh, this is going to be super awkward. Hmm. Okay, I'll take Duchess and Pythion. My final champ. It's a very good question. Who should my final champ be? So he's got the debuff spread thing here. He's just going to place bombs and try to spread them. That is super duper awkward. I need a source of damage. So we'll go for a source of damage. I'm going to try to get rid of his ability to go first. It really just comes down to this. Can I manage to cut ahead of him if I take away his Arbiter? If I can, I think we're just dead. I gotta say, Mr. Unpronounceable Name, this is a really good lineup. I like this. It's a cool idea. I mean, there's so much that I'd want to ban. So he comes in, he shuts down stuff. She comes in with unblockable bombs. She comes in, just spreads them. Except I blocked it somehow. I didn't think that could be blocked. Well, that's strange. Okay, I guess they weren't blocked. She just didn't die. All right, let's get everybody behind a veil. I think that might actually... No, it didn't even prevent that much damage. Maybe damage reduction doesn't work on bombs. Anyway, good game. We're gone. That was a very, very cool team. So let's see how we did. We got 5-5. We're at 1788. Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna get on my next video now. I want to fight the Archon. Until then, thanks for stopping by. Always good to see you. See you on the next video. Take care.